Hi guys, welcome. I'm back for another live reading. As always, I'll take the questions in order, the order they're received. One question per person. Super chats of $1.99 or greater, we'll skip the line. All right, so first we have here Savannah, love. Well, you got an earth sign around you that could make your wishes come true, and maybe a Virgo in particular, otherwise Taurus or Capricorn. This person is going to be head over heels for you. They're going to want to deliver you the world and come in on a white horse. If you don't know them, they're going to make themselves known to you. Don't worry about that. Valeria. You have somebody from your past coming back. You also have a Capricorn around you. The person from your past, it looks like they may be legit when they come in with their feelings, and you don't hold yourself back. You're going to have decisions to make, and it's going to be hard for you. You may be involved with somebody new at the time that the old person comes back, and it may be very hard for you to make a decision as to who you want to be with, but the choice will be yours. Malapali, is the Gemini feeling a heartbreak? And what about? Okay. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 12, 13. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10, 11, 12, 13. 4, 5, 6, 7, 12, 13. I'm not showing a heartbreak right now. I'm showing that he may be feeling like something was a little bit unjust, but it's not coming up as a strong heartbreak. Kimmy Roberts wants love. Okay. Love moves forward quickly with a lot of fun, reckless abandonment, and spontaneity. Feeling like finally you're able to let your guard down and be exactly who you are. Putting up some serious boundaries so nobody takes advantage of you. And making decisions that lead to happiness. It looks like you're going to make a lot of good choices in 2020. Christy, is Dina my work partner out to get me? She lies. Is she out to get me? 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I wouldn't say that she's out to get you in particular, but I do think that she's out for herself, and she will lie and manipulate to get what she wants. I don't really trust her. The Knight of Cups is in reverse. I would be careful with this person. I don't think it's personal against you. I think she would do it to anyone. She knows how to get what she wants. If she doesn't care, she'll stop at nothing. Ashley, why did Joe call me out of the blue, and can I trust him? It does show that you can trust him for the most part. The Six of Wands is in reverse, so I would be careful. Let's see what's going on with him. He's looking to either transform the relationship with you. He's looking for something to move forward, or it's quite possible that he wants something from you. I would be cautious moving forward with him because the Six of Wands was in reverse. He may be looking for something. I don't know if he may show up looking for money or looking for a place to stay. I would go with your intuition, but keep your guard up because cards say 70% trust him. My gut says you shouldn't trust him that much. He may be looking for something or in need of something. Um, just chilling. What are the Aries intentions? Okay. The Aries is a little bit out of balance right now. The Aries does get his act together, and I think he may be coming in out of the blue with an offering of love. But he's a little bit out of balance right now, and he may be having some issues when it comes to money or confidence in himself due to lack of money. So it might take him a minute. I think his intentions are to come forward at some point. He doesn't seem to be able to get out of his own way. Emma. Working before we slept together, there was a couple of times in the canteen when Nick was fooling around with bitchy pulling faces. I always bullied for my teeth. I was always bullied for my teeth. Was Nick making fun of me, or was he attracted to me? All right, let's see. He was not making fun of you. Not at all. And he was attracted to you. The attraction was definitely there. Danny, what spirit wants me to know for myself? Okay, spirit cards. Okay, 10 of water. A contented and rewarded family life. Your emotional and material needs are met. Trustworthy relationships. 7 of water. A complex decision. The need to do research. Stop procrastinating. 4 of air. Time to rest. Take a vacation. Allow more time before making a decision. Meditation may provide answers. I think that you need to definitely take some time for yourself. But it looks like you're going to be in a good place coming up this year. Shar, what will happen for Lee and I in 2020? Okay. What will happen? You've got magic around this relationship, and you're going to feel like you made it to the top of the mountain. I think you guys are going to have a breakthrough in early 2020. You might just need to be a little bit patient, and you may need to be a little bit more positive and grounded in your own thoughts. But I think that moving forward into 2020, things are going to start to pick up speed. But they feel very grounded, which is a good thing. Sometimes fast isn't good. Sometimes, especially like when I do a lot of candle work, a candle that burns really fast and quick, it can bring in a lot of passion, but it could also burn out just as fast. This is much more grounded. I think it's going to start to get a little bit more stable, and you're going to feel like you don't have to, you won't be so anxious about it. It's just going to kind of be easier. Rebecca, why is nobody approaching me? Okay. Okay, well, you have, someone's going to, because you have the 9 of Cups here. And this person's going to come in with a lot of passion and vigor. I would say that if you feel like you're stuck in a place where nobody is approaching you, the best thing to do is to just try to take on the attitude of what is possible. So when I feel like I'm stuck, no matter what the situation is, if you feel like, all right, like for me, for a long time, it was a job. I was having a hard time finding a job that would fit into my yoga teaching schedule that would pay me something decent. So instead of harping on the, I can't find a job, I can't find a job, I can't find a job, which is what normally I would do, I started being open to the possibility of something can open up at any moment. I'm going to find something that fits right into my schedule. And I did. I found this school job, the after-school counseling job, which happened to fit into my schedule perfect. 2:25 to 4:25, which is right in like in the afternoon when I don't have any yoga classes. So just being open to the possibility that at any point, no matter where you are in your day, in your life, or in the week, somebody can approach you. It's not impossible. There are many people out there. Just be more open to it. And I feel like when we get stuck, sometimes we get even more stuck by repeating it. Why can't I find a job? Why can't I find a job? Why can't I find a job? Ashley, does he want a relationship and will he be faithful? Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, 1, 2, 3. I don't think he wants a relationship just yet. Maybe he may be a little bit more open to a relationship moving a little bit more towards February, March. I think when he does settle into a relationship, he will be faithful. Emma X. Tell me if the Capricorn will come forward, his feelings, and if he does have any towards me. Okay. Will the Capricorn be coming forward? Capricorn comes forward, but I have to ask you, are you or him involved with somebody else? Because the Three of Cups in reverse usually indicates that there's a third party around. So somebody may be involved with somebody else, which could be causing a holdup. However, I feel like when the Capricorn is going to show up and they're going to be ready, willing, and able at that point to move forward with you. I think they do have feelings for you. I think that the issue is, for those of us that are not earth signs move forward very slow. They have to be sure. They climb Capricorn especially, climbs each step. I feel of all the earth signs, Virgo is a little bit easier to deal with when it comes to moving forward. Taurus and Capricorn can be pretty stubborn. So you could be dealing with a little bit of that right now. Amorous, will I find a new job soon? Yeah. Very soon. 3 aces. Very soon. Okay. LT. Does 37-year-old Earl want to have a committed relationship with Selena? All right, let's see. Does Earl want a committed relationship with Selena? I think so. Yeah, I think so. 70% chance yes with 2 aces. If either one of them is an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo, yes. And I do believe that there could be a relationship coming up. X. What are Leo's intentions with me? Okay. What are the Leo's intentions? Here's the Leo. The Leo doesn't really have any intentions. They're not really pursuing this right now. They kind of are going with the flow right now with their whole life. I think that they right now may be regretful of something that didn't work out for them the way they wanted it to. And they're not coming forward at any point in the near future with an offering of love. They feel like they have choices and they feel like you do too. So you and the Leo don't seem to be on the same page right now. I don't know if they heard something or they saw something, but they don't think that you would choose them. And they're not going to put themselves out in a vulnerable position to either be shot down or rejected at this point. Krista, how is Jay feeling about me? Jay feels like you're strong, balanced, very well grounded, stable, successful. They also feel like you're very in touch with nature. And that you know how to get what you want. They think that you're beautiful inside and out, but sometimes they feel like they get a little overwhelmed. I think that they have a good connection with you and they know it. Sometimes it may even get a little bit too intense. Gracie, should I contact James or wait for him to do it? All right, should we contact James first? I would wait for him. I would at least give it time. So if you recently reached out, I would wait at least a good couple of days, a week, maybe 2, if you don't hear from him. Then you could reach out. But I like the idea of giving him a little bit of space. Emma, can I please ask if you are able to tell me why Nick is attracted to me and what things he was attracted, what was he attracted to? I can't give you specific physical attributes. I can just tell you, I can just tell you what the cards say. What was Nick attracted to? He was attracted to your personality, your intuition. He was attracted to the feeling that you're grounded, but yet at the same time, you're carefree. He also felt that you had a unique way of looking at things and that you had a lot of hope and belief in the future. Stability, physical attraction, and balance. So there's a lot that he was attracted to. TD, will Nabil, the Aries, keep pursuing me? Okay. He will. He's not giving up. Definitely not. Denny, Zara BLT's question. Oh, Happy New Year to you too. All right, let me find Zara's question. Hang on. Let me go up. I'm looking for Zara. What does the Taurus next move towards me in a couple of months? Okay. Next moves from the Taurus. Communication comes in. Communication comes in it with, it's going to take some time. It's not going to happen right away. Use your intuition. I would be careful. It's going to be something that happens out of the blue. I would be careful. Don't fly off the handle if you don't like what he says, or if he acts like a jerk, because he may say something obnoxious. Just try to hear him out. And it's going to take a little time. I don't think it's going to happen before March. And it's going to be air communication. So I believe it's going to be either text message or email or something like that. I don't think it's going to be in person. June, will Troy contact me again? 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, he will. Definitely. I don't think it's that far off either. Suella, is Terrence Reese really coming to Texas? All right. Is Terrence really coming to Texas? Yeah, his intentions are to. He may hit a snag because it looks like he doesn't make it to the top of the mountain, but I think he will get there. He just may hit a snag before he makes it. Ashley asks, will he want a relationship with me or with someone else? I think he wants one with you, but you definitely need to use your intuition with the High Priestess card. Just be careful when he shows up. Only because the indicate, like, use your intuition. He may be looking for something. I just, see how you feel as you move forward. If he starts, like, needing to borrow the car or he needs money, I would just be careful with that. Kyla, what's Greg's intentions with me? Oh, Happy New Year. He's kind of a little upside down right now. So he's not ready to take the bull by the horns. He's kind of acting a little bit backwards, and he's definitely not using his intuition. He feels like he hasn't made it to the top of the mountain. However, at some point, this is going to turn around and he's going to come back in. You will find happiness with him at some point, but I don't think it's happening right away. There actually may be a little bit of heartbreak before you get back on track and then things get more balanced. I think a lot of this bullshit has to do with what's going on in him, not with you. When he does come back and he gets his act together, he comes in with an offering of love. So it may be a little bit rocky over the next couple of weeks, maybe the next couple of months, but things should start to progress. And you should be able to find happiness in this situation. Susie, what should I do in regards to my soulmate problem? Okay. Withdraw a little bit. Give it some time. He moves forward. Was he in Aries? This is an Aries. The relationship stabilizes and it leads to the happy home. Withdraw. I would, even if he texts you, make him wait. Don't answer him right away. Take some time. Make him sit on pins and needles. Make him wonder. Christy, should I confront my work partner every time she lies? Yeah. Definitely. I hate liars. I hate that. Yes, I would confront. Gabby, does Henry hide something? All right, is Henry hiding something? No, I don't think so. I think sometimes he may be guilty of leaving pieces of the story out or not telling the whole story, maybe telling a half truth. But I don't think that he has a big, huge, deep, dark secret that he's trying to cover up and hide from you. Yeah, I don't think that at all. Yeah. Colleen, a reading between Bell B and I. Okay. You guys have a spiritual connection and there's stability here. There's also a soulmate connection and magic around you. Here's the thing. With the Judgment card, if one of you does not step forward and confess to the other person, get on the same page with the other person, the universe, divine timing, God, whatever it is that you believe, will put the two of you in the same place at the same time so you can get this show on the road. You have the Star card here. You guys should be in some sort of a relationship and moving forward. You should be getting what you want, and you should finally feel like you made it to the top of the mountain. So, I think 2020 may be your year to get this relationship on track. It's like the Judgment card is there. It's like if you can't do it, or if somebody's being stubborn, you should be put in the same place at the same time to make it happen. Susie. Oh, thank you. Happy New Year to you too. Hannah. What should I do in regards to my soulmate problem going through the same thing as Susie? Okay. I'm probably going to suggest the same thing, but let's see what the cards say. Cards may say something different. You have celebration around this. Yours is going to work out. It's going to, once again, the Eight of Wands is in reverse. It's going to take time, but you make it to the top of the mountain. And you do get your offering of love. So to me, once again, I hate to say this because it's really shitty, but people take each other for granted. If this person knows that you're ready, willing, available, and able, they will do whatever they want, knowing that you're waiting for them. If you kind of cut ties a little bit and just change the energy of the situation, you'll get more out of them. And it's not, I don't want to tell you to play games, but it's like, I tell this story all the time. I was actually in a private reading yesterday, I had a reason for telling it, and then I lost my train of thought. When I was dating this guy off and on 10 years, and he at one point I got really mad at him. I started seeing somebody else. And these two guys, neither one of them did I see that frequently. If I saw them once every other week, it would be a lot. Like, I just didn't date them that often. When I was with guy number 2, guy number 1 always called. It never failed. It's like somehow he was able to pick up that I was with somebody else and he would reach out. Funny thing about him is that he would be the kind of person that would keep calling until he got me. Whereas me, if I were to reach out to someone and they don't answer, I don't do that. But he would just keep calling and keep calling. And I was like, it's like psychically he was picking up that I was with somebody else. So to me, my suggestion would be, and you can't make that stuff up. Like, you can't say to him, well, I was out with somebody else and you're really sitting at home, because it doesn't work. They have to feel it. It has to be a feeling that comes from them. And so my suggestion would be to pull your energy back, try to direct your energy in another direction, and let's see if that helps. I bet it will. Kyla, a love reading between Greg and me for 2020. Okay, so he comes in here with reckless abandonment, a lot of fun. This is like having a good time, doing things spontaneously. You feel like you're no longer waiting for your ship to come in and your wish comes true. At some point, you use your intuition. You and him can travel to water, or you can take a trip across seas. There could be a little mini vacation. Now, you're also at some point with him going to have some kind of a disaster, fight, whatever it is, and there's going to be a breakdown, but it's not going to be the biggest deal. Your relationship will be built on solid ground in 2020, and you'll get through it. It shows that you're going to have choices around you. If you choose to be with him or stay with him, your relationship moves forward, and you're more in control in 2020. So I don't think it's going to be the kind of thing where he's in control in 2020. You're going to be making the decisions and calling the shots. Denny, is Andy the Virgo really the right one for me? Okay. He's one of the right ones for you. We have many. I had like a little argument with this psychic once I spoke to, because she was all like, I've been married for 40 years to my soulmate and on and on. And I was talking about somebody who had been married very young, but married for a long time, even though he was young when he got married. And she was like, that's not a successful marriage. To me, it is. If you're married for almost 20 years, even if it ends, I still think it's pretty successful. So I believe that there's more than one person for all of us. And I think that he may be one of the right people for you. Did that one. All right, go back up to the top. Casey wants a love reading. Okay. Oh, you got magic around you. You also have a new job opportunity coming in here. Balance, patience, temperance, and the Emperor. Okay, so as far as love is concerned this year, you could end up having to choose between an Aries or a Sagittarius. They're both going to be soulmate connections, and they're both going to want to move the relationship forward quickly, and you are not going to hesitate. You're going to have a lot of choices in 2020. Somebody from your past too is coming back. Now, it could be either the Sagittarius or the Aries, or this could be another person, a third person that shows up. I think it's going to be an interesting year for you, love-wise. Colleen wants general. Okay. Crying over spilt milk. Whatever happened in the past If you've been thinking about it, or if coming up you start thinking about an old wound, let it go. You have a soulmate connection coming in here that's going to move your life forward fast. It could be with a fire sign, a Leo, Sagittarius, or an Aries. It also looks like your life moves forward quickly when it comes to money and career. Feeling like you made it to the top of the mountain with a lot of passion around you. And you may be a little bit undecided because I think you're going to have a lot of choices in 2020 between partners and between job and career. Cade, what do you see for Gabriel and I in 2020? What's going on for Gabriel and Cade? First card, soulmate connection. I think that he will open up a little bit more in 2020. I think you feel like you make it to the top of the mountain and that the two of you have a good spiritual connection. Nine of Swords in reverse, you're no longer worried, you're no longer questioning it. There's happiness around the situation. There's also passion. You may be the one to call the shots in this. You know, you got the, it wasn't in reverse, it was upright. You're the one making the decisions moving forward in 2020. There also could be financial stability around this relationship too. I don't know if you guys are going to end up working together or do a creative project together, but there could be a way that you guys bring in more money together in 2020. Dylan, you hot under there, buddy? This guy. All right. Is this another one for Zara, Denny? All right, this one here. What will be the outcome between me and the Taurus? Okay. All right. You have strength around you and you call the shots. I don't know if you're going to want to take this person back by the time he shows up again. You may be well over it. You have a Leo around you that's really interested in you, and you have life-transforming stuff. You also have a creative project around you. You're going to be the one to make the decision, and I'm not 100% certain that you're going to want to take the Taurus back. You may be over it. You might be over it. All right, let's see. I think I'm up to Emma. Can you tell me any more about this new person coming in? All right, let's see. This new person might be around you for a little while before you realize it's them. You got the Four of Cups here. But there's a celebration when you meet them. Like finally, when they step up to the plate, or when you finally realize it, it finally dawns on you, you're like, this is them. The Nine of Cups, your wish comes true, and you have a lot of strength around you. This person is going to be perseverant and passionate. So whatever it is that they do for a job or a career, or if they're in school, whatever it is that they do full time, they're going to be very passionate about it. They're going to talk about it a lot. Use your intuition. Stop worrying. I also think that they're going to be financially stable. They're going to be a strong personality, possibly an Aries or an Aries rising, but they're going to be very happy. They're the kind of person that knows how to make things happen. They don't sit by and wait for life to show up. They go out and get it. This person's going to be a real go-getter. I think I'm up to EMG. General and Love 2020. All right. Okay, in 2020, you have the world at your feet and you have success. So whatever it is that you're working on brings in a lot of money. Use your intuition. You're no longer crying over bullshit that happened in the past, and you move forward. You could meet somebody either out of the blue or on vacation around water. This person may be an air sign, a Libra, Gemini, or an Aquarius, and they may be a business owner. They could be a Capricorn. It could be a Capricorn born on the Aquarius cusp. Your relationship with them will move forward fast. Use your intuition. They come in with an offering of love. I think it's going to be a good 2020. If you're already with somebody, then the love messages there could be your relationship moving forward to the next level or your relationship deepening. All right, let's go back up to the top. Miriam M., can you let me know how will I be financially in 2020? Okay. Finances. Justice comes in and stability. Just be careful with the full card, which is normally, the full card's not a bad thing. Just be careful that you don't act reckless with the money. Like you may have a large sum of money come in, or you're earning more money and you're also spending more money. New business opportunity, new career, new promotion, something surrounding work that brings in more money. It's something faded. It's well balanced, feeling appreciated. You will definitely be making more money in 2020. No doubt about that. Emma, is the person completely new or an acquaintance? Is this person completely new? I think they're new. 10, 11, 12, 13. I think that they're new. I don't think you met this person before. All right, let me go back up to the top. Go Daddy. Will Amen call Jalella? We're broken up. Okay. Will Amen call Jalella? Yeah, and balance gets restored to the situation. Try not to sweat over this too much, because I think it's going to start to work itself out. Maybe towards the end of January. Virgo love, business and finances. Business and finances, Virgo love. Okay, the beginning of the year, you could have some sort of a disaster that crumbles, whatever, and you need to rebuild it. But don't worry, because after that, the Emperor comes in. You start from ground zero and you build everything back up. I'm not saying that you're going to go broke or anything like that. It just could be something that doesn't work out the way you planned, and it's a little bit of a disaster, but you move past it. After that, temperance comes in, which means balance will be restored and money comes in. Moving forward, I would say there could be somebody around you that works with you or near your business or involved somehow that's a little bit shady, so use your intuition. This person may have something to do with that disaster. You might be undecided about this person. Go with your gut. I don't think you can trust them. At the end of the day, your finances and your career are built on solid ground. Even if you take a hit with the tower, you're going to rebound from it. So don't stress out over it too much. You're going to rebound pretty nicely. All right. Where are we here? I think I'm up to Colleen. Any blocking of my love and abundance, how to unblock. All right, let's ask if you're blocked. You probably have blocks. If you're asking the question, you probably do. 2, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, but they're not that bad. Okay, so this is what you do. When you feel like you're blocked when it comes to something, like the person before that asked, I don't remember who it was, why isn't anybody approaching me? Or me with, why can't I find a job? The first thing that you want to do is you want to stop asking those questions. And what happens is, and we do this, you go outside, right? I go out to walk the dog, and the neighbor says to me, find a job yet? No, I can't find a job. I've been on 3 interviews. I know I'm qualified for this, that, and the next thing. Well, all of these thoughts and gossip and conversation goes out into the universe. It gets reflected back at you. So the best thing to do is to just be open to the possibility that love, money, abundance, whatever you want, you can have. Think about it for a second. Do you think it's possible that you go out tonight and meet the love of your life? Why not? Why is that impossible? It's not. It happens every day. Do you think it's possible that you walk into a job interview and you get the job and they pay you what you're worth? It's possible. Things that are impossible would be things like taking a vacation on the moon, growing an arm out of your forehead. Those are things that are impossible, okay? But these things that we want, that we're striving for, are not impossible. They're all within our reach. We just have to be open to it, and we have to stop talking so negatively about the things that we want. He's never going to call. He's never going to show up. I'm never going to get a date. Those kind of things. So feeling blocked, all you need to do, and if it helps, you can light a white candle, because sometimes the act of physically doing something helps. Seeing the candle, watching the candle, the ambiance of it can help. And you just think, I'm as lucky as the next guy. I can have whatever I want. And that's it. All right. Now, that was Colleen. Okay, I'm up to Kyla. Will I enjoy art school and have a roommate in March? Okay. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I think you'll do really well in art school. I think that this may be your calling, and I also think that you're going to have choices of roommates. I don't think you're just going to get stuck with one person. It could be the kind of thing where you have more than one, or it could be that you have a choice between a couple. Kyla wants me to answer the Scorpion Queen's question. Okay. Let's see. What is CVC card number? I don't know what I don't know what CVC is. If you could just explain that. I'll answer Emma, and then I'll look for your updated question. Can I ask, although Nick found me attractive, was he actually attracted to me or interested? And is there a difference between the two? I think it was more that he found you attractive and that he felt that there was a little bit less of a connection interest-wise. Yes, there is a difference between the two. And I find that when it comes to men, men tend to be attracted to a lot more women than women attracted to men. To explain it, I've worked with a lot of guys over the course of my life, and I've seen a lot of guys run after women. I say it all the time. I worked with this guy, Sean, and he would be like in the grocery store down every aisle, chasing around like soccer moms and grandmothers. And he'd be like, oh, for an older woman, she's beautiful. She's exquisite. And I would be like, Sean, that's my grandmother, step back. I think that women need a little bit more to be attracted to men. Like, I'm not saying they're not attracted to men, but I don't think that they find, I think if you put a man in a room with 100 women, he probably would find 85% of them attractive. I don't think that women feel the same. Now, interest wise, I think that just because a man finds you attractive doesn't necessarily mean he wants to have a relationship with you or he has an interest in you. He may hook up with you, he may have sex with you, but it doesn't mean that it has to go further than that. And I think with women, for most of them, like, you can't generalize everyone, but for the most part, I think that women need to have a little bit more of an interest. Whereas rather than just going and randomly hooking up with somebody that's just hot. You know what I mean? So I think that it is different. I do think it's different. All right, now I'm looking for a Scorpio's question. It shows when I'm trying to send you money. CVC number on my link. I've never heard of that before. That's odd. Would the CVC number be the 3-digit code on the back of your credit card, or it's on mine? That's odd. Anybody know what the answer to that question is? The CVC number? Either way, somebody paid for your question, so you could just ask it. Although I would like to know what that, I think that's, is that, shit, where's my purse? It's probably in the car, which is a bad habit I have. It says on the readings what I have to send. The 3 numbers on the back of the card, that's what I think it is. CVC is a private number from the card. I think it's the 3-digit. I think if it's American Express, though, it may be a 4-digit number. But somebody paid for you already. You could just ask the question. Yeah, I think it's that verification code thing. It's usually 3 digits. Oh, is it because she wants to do a private reading? If you wanted to do a private reading, yeah. And I can do it probably either tonight or tomorrow sometime. Okay, is my man cheating on me? That's just what you want to know. All right, let's get that down first. And then if you decide on a private, you can do it at some other point. Is he cheating? 2, 3. I'm getting a 70% chance that there is somebody else around him. Now, I'm not sure what makes you think that he's cheating on you, but the fastest way to call in a third party is by focusing on one. So if you don't have any evidence that there is actually a third party, I would like to see you change your thoughts around the situation, because what happens is we call the person in. So my last live, I was talking about this guy that I dated for off and on for 10 years. We worked in a grocery store together. He left the store. And when I was still working there, I always had this nagging feeling that he was going to show up when I wasn't there, and he would show up with another girl and he'd be hugging and kissing her. And he would do it with the intentions of me finding out, but when I wasn't there. So I used to have this like real intense fear, and it would go away. I would forget about it. And then when I would go to work one day, when I wasn't thinking about it, bam, I would walk in and somebody would say, guess who was here? And guess who he was with? So I know that I called this person in. At the time, I didn't realize I was doing it. So my suggestion is to focus on I'm the best thing for him. He has no eyes for anyone but me. And work on putting yourself at the top of you're the one on the pedestal, not him. So that if there is someone around him right now, she'll disappear. Emma, did Nick feel a connection with me in any way? Did he see me as someone he would go for at all? Okay. 2, 3, 4, 10, 11, 12, 13, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I don't really think that he felt a serious connection. I feel like he felt like a little bit weighed down by the situation, and it made him a little bit worried. So I think that initially he was attracted to you. He gave it a shot, but he wasn't really, it wasn't really clicking for him. All right, I'm going back up to the top. Vera, what are my ex Blandy's feelings for me? Oh, he's currently missing you right now. Currently missing you, feeling prepared, wants to talk about old times, reminiscing. The Judgment card is here. So if neither one of you reaches out to each other in the near future, divine intervention will step in and put the two of you at the same place at the same time. I don't think that this is over. I think there's more to talk about, and I think you're going to reconnect. Brooklyn, does my ex-Pisces overthink about me and the new person in my life, and does it bother them? Okay. Absolutely. They also feel like this is a phase that you're going through. It's not going to last, and they're hoping that they could come back with the Six of Cups. Iman, what are O's actions towards me in 2020? All right, what are O's actions? Use your intuition. He shows up, justice is served, and then he backs away again. There may be a lack of passion at some point, and he may be feeling regretful. He's going to come back again, and then you're going to put down, you're going to lay down the law with him, and you're going to say, listen, this is how it's going to be. You either obey my boundaries and you work with me, or I'm not going to see you anymore. And I think he's going to step up to the plate. Jum Ooh Woo. Can I know about my soulmate? When will I meet them? Okay, when is a soulmate relationship coming in for Jum? Two of Spades. Probably sometime this February, you'll have a soulmate connection come in. If not, the autumn is the hot time for you, but I think you're going to meet somebody in February. Tesnium. Does Khaled... Oh, shit, it disappeared. Fuck. I hate when that happens. Let me see if I can find the question again. How does Khaled think about me currently after we had that argument today? Okay. Feeling a little bit unprepared. Feeling a little bit heartbroken. You got the Three of Swords here. He feels like you're very strong, but he feels like he had the wind knocked out of him. He's feeling a little bit shitty right now. A little heartbroken, a little shitty. Rebecca, should I reach out to Lucy? All right, let's see. Should we reach out to Lucy? Yeah, I think you should. I think you should. Emma, does Nick like spending time with me? And does he miss it? He did. He enjoyed the time that you spent together. He does miss you sometimes, but I don't think he wants this relationship to move forward any further. So, I don't think he's going to be pursuing it because the Seven of Rods is in reverse. Chame, does F have feelings for me? 2, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Phantom, New Year's is already started off. Rough, Chicago's news. Oh, that's terrible. Tori, oh shit, it disappeared. I did that one. All right. I am Shama Camille. Does my XD still have feelings for me? Okay. Does the XD still have feelings? Absolutely. Absolutely. And if he denied it, he'd be a liar. JK Tehi, what can I know about my soulmate? How old will I be when I meet them? I can't tell you how old you're going to be. I can give you characteristics of them, and I can give you a time frame. Best I can. What's the soulmate like? They're going to be financially stable, and you're going to be in a position where you have a lot of choices. I think this person will be a fire sign, a Leo, Sagittarius, or an Aries, and they're going to come to you with an offer that you're not going to see. They're going to be really into you for a long time before you realize it. They're going to be a slow mover who's very stable, but they're honest. And let me see if I can give you a time frame. The Five of Hearts. Could be sometime this spring or May. I'm going to say sometime between March 22nd and the end of May, you can meet somebody who's very significant. We don't just have one soulmate. There are plenty of soulmates out there for us. But this could be a soulmate connection that enters your life at this point. Emma, what does Nick miss about me and what wasn't clicking for him? Okay, he definitely enjoyed the sex, and he thought that, he liked that connection. Look, men like sex. Everyone likes sex. But he enjoyed that. He didn't feel like the two of you connected on a soulmate level, or that the relationship would be grounded enough for it to manifest into something better or something different. He thought like the two of you could always hook up together, but that wasn't exactly what he wanted. I don't think it was clicking with him because there were a lot of things that there was the age thing, there was the work thing, there was a lot of anxiety around the whole situation. I think you're going to meet somebody else coming up, and I think it's going to be a lot less work, and it will be surrounded by a lot less questions. I think it's going to be much easier. am I? Phantom, may I have a reading on what to expect in the near future for Gemini? Okay. Phantom. You're running and your dreams going? Speed are going. You got happiness coming in the near future. You have a creative project that may be giving you a lot of fulfillment. The world is at your feet. You have some financial stability coming in here. An offer comes in that you can't refuse. You even have an offer of love coming in the near future. Life moves forward quickly. I think things are going to be great for you in the new year. I mean, I'm sure there'll be some ups and downs, but it looks like overall you have a lot of happiness coming in. The first card was the Sun card. Mihak 503, is Libra thinking to contact me anytime soon? Okay. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 13, 1, 2, 3, 4, 9, 10, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Definitely. The Wheel of Fortune, the Ace of Wands, and the Two of Cups. You're getting a phone call soon. Definitely. Afia, Linford's current feelings. He's a Libra. Okay. Oh, he comes off a little charming. Is he charming? He feels like the two of you can have a relationship that's balanced. It feels like life for both of you comes back into balance and things are going to move forward fast. You got the Chariot and you have the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. So the way he feels for you, he's attracted to you. You've got happiness that surrounds the situation. He's attracted to you. He's passionate about you. He's very charming. I would just, I'm not going to say that he's blowing smoke because I don't think he is, but he can be a little bit charming. I think that he does want to come back. I think he does want the relationship to move forward, but I don't think he wants to make himself vulnerable. But I think he wants you more than you think. I think there's more there than he lets on. All right. I think I'm up to just chilling. Did I skip anyone before just chilling? Will I get into a relationship this year? 6, 7, 8, 9. 6, 7, 8. Yeah. 6, 7, 8. Yeah, and it could be with an air sign, a Libra, Aquarius, or a Gemini. Emma. Will I ever see Tim G again, and will he ever give me a chance? All right. You're going to see him again. I'm not so sure that there's going to be a connection there for a relationship, though. You will see him again. Kyla, how's Greg's mom doing health-wise? Health for Greg's mom. It might be a little bit of a up and down kind of thing. So the Five of Swords is in reverse, which means if the Five of Swords upright would be arguments and fighting, in reverse it would be like not having to fight as hard. Things may not be so bad right now. But treatment or whatever it is that she's going through, it may be slow to see progress and maybe a little bit unbalanced. I don't think they found either the right medication or she's been diagnosed right just yet. I think she's going to start to get better quickly, but not right away. But like I always say, I'm not a doctor, so I don't really like to do health readings. But it shows that I want to say they haven't found the right medicine yet. Colleen. Why Belby takes so long to reach out? Does he miss me and does he want me? Okay. He does miss you and he does want to reconnect. 9 times out of 10, when somebody doesn't reach out, it's because of their own fucking ego. That's what it is. It's the ego thing. 9 times out of 10. Because think of it yourself. Why haven't you reached out to him? It's an ego thing. If you say something like, I'm afraid he doesn't want to talk to me, that's your ego being afraid that it's going to be wounded. As human beings, we make decisions of 2 places, fear or love. That's it. So, for example, I use the example of my brother with this. He's better now, but when he was younger, he didn't like to fly. And he's a homebody. He likes to be home with his family. He doesn't want to be away from his kids. He likes to be home. He worked for a company that would send him to different, they've sent him to China. They sent him to Spain. They sent him a lot of places. And I said to him, I said, I know you don't like flying. I know you don't like being away from the kids. But it was for him, you make a decision to love or fear. So if he made the decision out of love, right, it would be that he would tell the company, I'm not leaving my kids. I'm staying home. That would be the decision he made out of love for himself and for his family. When you make the decision out of fear, it's like, okay, I'll go because I'm afraid that it may hurt my job. See what I'm saying? So we either make decisions out of love or fear. So if he's not picking up the phone to call you and he wants to talk to you, he's making the decision from his ego, which is fear. If he was making it out of love, he would just pick up the phone and call. Unfortunately, as human beings, not everybody is aware of these things, and they tend to act like from ego places, which is why we've got Facebook and Instagram full of pictures of people that are trying to prove something, because it makes their ego feel good. It's not real. 99% of this bullshit you see on social media is not real, but people do it because it makes their ego feel good. If you really wanted to contact somebody and tell them something, you wouldn't do it through some sort of a subconscious photo that you put up on Facebook. You would call them up and tell them, I want you to be jealous because I really like you and you're not paying me any attention. But we don't do that. So that's a long-winded thing, but that's why he's not reaching out. It's an ego thing. Sweetie Pie, what's coming in for 2020? Balance. The theme of the year is balance, but passion. That's kind of cool. You got love coming in, an offering of love coming in, and more balance. You also have a wish coming in. So whatever it is that you want, put that out into the universe. You're going to get it. Your life moves forward in 2020 in a lot of different departments. Oh, did I skip the Emma one? Can you please tell me more about the new person? Did I answer this one already? I feel like I did. Or is this a different one? This is a different one. How will I feel or think of them and what month are they coming? Okay, let's see if I can get what month are they coming. What month? Well, the Queen wouldn't be until next December. I don't think you have to wait that long. It could be sometime this summer with the clubs. Whoever it is, you're going to be into them too. It's not going to be somebody that you don't want to be with. But they're going to be somebody that I think may be around you for a while before they step up to the plate and express how they feel. I think you're going to be really comfortable with them. And I think that you're probably going to meet them over the summer. Kyla. Was Greg trying to say sorry about our last conversation? Yeah. Wouldn't it be nice if he could just come right out and say it? But yeah, in a roundabout way. Hannah. Why don't I see Hannah's question? Where'd it go? Oh, there we go. Should I reach out to YF? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 13, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, you should. But don't do it if you're not feeling confident. Wait until you're feeling confident. Emma. Does Nick just miss the sex, or did he miss me? Does he like me as a person? No, he liked you as a person. He liked you as a person. He just was not into the idea of having a relationship. But as a person, he definitely liked you. I don't see Tony Ann's question yet. All right, let me do X subliminals and then I'll look for Tony Ann. Who will I be, with who will I be in my next relationship? You have an air sign here, a Libra, Gemini, or an Aquarius who you could meet possibly around work or school. This person is going to have a spiritual, like they're going to be into something spiritually that's going to be very attractive, and that you're going to find them to be very different from most of the people that you already know. And it looks like your relationship with this person may move forward quickly. They're also going to be very funny. They're going to have a funny personality. Okay, Tony Ann, my question didn't attach. Will my ex-Sagittarius and I reconcile in 2020? Gemini, Sagittarius, that's a good match. Opposites, they attract. Let's see. Will they reconcile? 6, 7, 8, 9, 11, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10. Yeah, you have a definite opportunity to reconcile. Definitely an opportunity to reconcile with this person in 2020. May even be within the first 3 months of the year. Marianne, do you see me finding love this year? Marianne Albert. Love coming in from Marianne Albert. 6, 7, 8, 9, 13, 1, 2, 6, 7, 8, 2, 3. Yes. Somebody comes in out of the blue who's very passionate. That might be an air sign, a Libra, Gemini, or an Aquarius. And it could happen around the time that you're on vacation, or you could meet them while you're on vacation. PH, I heard I got married in 4 years. The person I'm going to marry, the Aquarius man, or someone else? You know, I can't go for predictions that are 3 to 4 years away with something like that, because there's too much free will in the time in between for something that specific. Let's see. Will there be marriage with the Aquarius man in 3 to 4 years? I can't say that you're not going to be with him, but I'm not sure about the 3 to 4 year plan. I think that there's more to come with him, but I think there's too much free will between now and 4 years to say that you're going to marry him in 4 years. I think there's more to come from your relationship with him. I can't tell you it's going to be marriage, and I can't tell you it's going to be in 4 years. All right. Oh, what the heck did I just do? I'm going up to Breezy. What are the current ex's feelings? Okay. How's the current ex feeling? Balanced, but yet a little bit worried. They're worried about losing you. They're feeling very burdened by this situation. I think that they want to come back. They don't know how. I think that inevitably they do come back and you get your wish. If that's what you want, I think you can have it. But I think right now they're feeling a little bit burdened, a little bit worried. CL, do you see a reconciliation in January? Okay. There's a reconciliation coming up, but I can't tell you it's going to be in January. It may take longer than that. We may be looking more towards the spring. Searching T, will he contact me in January? 6, 7, 8, 9, 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 3, 4. Yes, I think he will contact you in January. Entity of light. How is B's relationship going? Okay. How is B's relationship going? Not so good. Somebody's walking away. Somebody's leaving. And justice is going to get served. Either they're going through a real rough spot right now, or it may be completely over. The reason why I think it might not be completely over is because the Ace of Cups is here. So somebody could come back and apologize. But I don't know that the relationship is ever going to be the same again. I don't know about that. All right. What time is it? I have no idea what time it is. Let me check. So I'm getting hungry. All right, it's 7:13. I'm going to take a break. Moderators, if you have questions, you can send them in. I'm going to take a break. I'm going to get something to eat, and then I'm going to come back on again later. Who's doing a cybercrime and bullying? What the heck's going on over there? Okay, can you check to see if the Pisces was behind the anonymous message to make me reach out to check in on him? You know, if we could all just communicate, like, easily, it would be nice. Yeah, he was behind it. Stupid guy. All right, is Mel still here? Or Brandy? Brandy's here. All right, Dylan, I'll be right with you. Am I all in there in my head? You're a little bit in the head, definitely, but so are we all. All right, Dylan, I'll be right with you. All right, I promise. Is Mel still here? All right, let me just do this one for Tarot TV quick, and then I'm going to go. I got to get something to eat. Dylan, relax. How did Eric feel the first time? His first time saying he loved me yesterday. I asked him, do you love me? And he said, why do you ask that? I want to know. All right, let's see. How did he feel the first time saying it? Okay. All right, Dylan, I will be right with you. I think he felt a little overwhelmed. I think he felt a little overwhelmed by saying it. I don't think he was ready for it. I would give it a little bit more time. All right, I'm going to go now. I'm going to go get something to eat, and I will see you guys a little bit later tonight. Thanks, guys. Bye-bye.